What if your brightest star turned into your darkest shadow? Imagine standing in the spotlight, the roar of the crowd like a heartbeat pounding in your chest, but inside you're crumbling, like Icarus flying too close to the sun, his wings melting in the heat of his own ambition. That's the gut-wrenching pull of Oshi no Ko Season 3 Episode 1, released on January 14, 2026, picking up 6 months after the emotional highs of Season 2's movie arc. It's like stepping into a mirror of our own lives, where fame promises hope but delivers sacrifice, much like the tragic fall of historical icons like Marilyn Monroe, whose dazzling smile hid a storm of despair. I felt the chill of that stage light on my skin, the sweat of hidden pain, drawing me in as if I were there, whispering questions. What happens when innocence shatters? You won't know until you watch, but the curiosity burns like an unanswered call in the night, building on Season 2's closure, where Aqua's quest for truth reached a fragile peace. This episode thrusts us into B. Kamachi's breakout moment. The group thrives under Emi Cho's savvy social media push, echoing the viral frenzy of modern K-pop sensations like BTS, where every post feels like a lifeline to fans. Yet, personal cracks emerge. Aqua juggles his multi-talent career, Akane shines as an actress, but Kana fades into quiet sorrow, and Ruby shifts into something sharper, more driven. It's like watching a family dinner where smiles hide arguments, reminiscent of those tense scenes in The Godfather, where loyalty tests blood ties. I was right there, feeling the awkward silence, the unspoken words hanging heavy. But why the change? The episode teases it, leaving you hungry for more, like a detective novel's first clue. Watch to uncover the full puzzle. This episode masterfully advances the revenge and fame narrative, picking up threads from the manga's mainstay arc, chapters 81 to 84. Key revelations hint at Ruby's deeper investigation into AI's past, with a twist involving an old ally that clarifies her cloudy motivations. Fans on Reddit and X often puzzle over her sudden edge, but the manga reveals it's born from grief, like Aqua's own path, making her moves a calculated echo of his. Pacing is deliberate, like a thriller's build-up in Gone Girl, balancing quiet moments with a cliffhanger that flips the script. No rush twists here. It's a dramatic balance that leaves ambiguities, like Ruby's true plan, hanging, but manga context shows it's about reclaiming power in a cutthroat world. From previous episodes fan chatter on X, where viewers debated Aqua's PTSD, this one resolves some by showing his growth, yet sparks new questions. It's all unfolding like history's revolutions, where one spark leads to fire. What's next? You'll crave the answer. The characters bleed emotional truth here. Ruby's transformation hits hardest. Her once bright optimism cracks into something manipulative, revealing hidden wounds from loss, much like Hamlet's descent into vengeance after his father's ghost. I was struck by how her choices surprise yet feel consistent, a growth that's transformative, pulling from manga's deeper dives into her psyche. Aqua's motivations shine through in quiet protectiveness, his dialogue laced with regret, echoing real-life guardians like soldiers shielding loved ones from war's horrors. Kana's psychological depth is raw. Her bottled-up heartbreak feels like those moments in Titanic, where Rose hides her pain behind poise. Akane and Cho add layers, their growth surprising in subtle ways, like friends evolving in a coming-of-age story. Were they consistent? Yes, but with twists that make you rethink everything. Imagine feeling their isolation, the weight on your shoulders. It's that immersive. Beyond idols and spotlights, this episode probes power's cost, morality's gray areas, and hope versus despair. It manifests in Ruby's choices, where ambition sacrifices innocence, questioning, is revenge worth your soul? Like Nietzsche's abyss staring back, characters grapple with survival in fame's machine, echoing Hollywood's dark underbelly in scandals like Harvey Weinstein's fall. Sacrifice looms large. Aqua's distancing act is a moral tightrope, asking if protecting others justifies pain. It's philosophical, like Socrates' unexamined life, leaving echoes. What would you give for truth? I pondered my own struggles, feeling the pull as if I were deciding alongside them. New layers enrich the entertainment universe. Social media's ruthless grind, like today's influencer wars on TikTok, complicates idol life with viral pressures and hidden alliances. It builds on prior seasons, adding cultural rules around fame's facade, making the world feel alive and treacherous, much like ancient Rome's gladiator arenas where glory masked brutality. The script is sharp, poetic, lines like Aqua's heartfelt talk with Cho carry weight, foreshadowing turmoil, resonating long after, akin to Shakespeare's soliloquies in Romeo and Juliet. No cliches. It's impactful, blending humor and heartbreak. Imagine hearing those words in a quiet room, the tension building. It draws you in, creating suspense that makes you need to see what unspoken truths erupt next. Animation dazzles with fluidity. Colors shift from vibrant stage lights to shadowy blues, symbolizing lost innocence, like Van Gogh's Starry Nights hiding turmoil. Lighting plays with shadows shadows, stillness versus movement amplifying isolation, evoking emotional punches as if you're under the glare. Direction is cinematic. Camera angles zoom on eyes, editing rhythms pulse like a heartbeat, mirroring tension in Inception's dream sequences. The soundtrack haunts. A banger insert song elevates highs, motifs burn into memory, silence screaming louder in Kana's breakdown, like John Williams' scores in Star Wars. Voice acting embodies souls. Ruby's See You delivers tremor-filled intensity. Aqua's timbre conveys buried pain, standouts that make characters breathe, pulling you into their world. This episode scarred me with wonder. Kana's despair felt like my own heartbreaks. Ruby's shift sparked curiosity mixed with dread. Moments collide like destinies in a storm, a breaking point shifting sands, much like the pivotal reveals in The Great Gatsby. It evokes universal questions. Can we reclaim lost hope? I felt the ash of faded dreams on my tongue, the echo of cries in the wind, carrying protagonist's scars as my own. What scars will you feel? The suspense tugs, making watching inevitable. Pacing might feel opaque at first, complexity overwhelming like a dense novel, but it's deliberate, mirroring the industry's chaos, turning flaws into thematic depth. Measured critique. Some ambiguities frustrate, yet they provoke discussion, as ex-fans note, enhancing rewatch value. Overall, it balances appreciation with honesty. Episode 1's strengths. Stunning visuals, deep characters, thematic resonance. Outshine minor opacities, succeeding in narrative goals by reigniting the series' fire. Compels like a siren's song. But what if your own shadows awaken? Watching isn't just entertainment. It's stepping into the mirror, chasing answers that might change you forever. Will you answer the call?